Hi guys, welcome back to Tekkit from Behind. Today, I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a tour of the SegsCo empire. I don't really know where I'm going to start. This is the house that I started in. I still live in it. It's a crappy little shed. It's quite funny when you see the other stuff that I've built that I'm still living in the same first night house. So first, this area is kind of, yeah, just the old crappy buildings I started up with. This is the original power tower. And yeah, it's just solar panels giving power. Right, so I'll just go this way. This is Tesco Metro. Yeah, it's kind of what it says on the tin that it comes up in the corner. Using a hype economy for our economy, and yeah, it's got stuff in here you can buy. No one really uses the economy stuff really. We really need to get that sorted. Wow, this tour could take a while. There's quite a lot to show you. I'll just show you the best stuff. There's loads of little buildings. Loads of them don't do anything. Lots of little work sheds that have loads of different purposes. This used to be for chickens, like way back when this whole area was still a forest. These are little crappy shops that really don't need to be here anymore. This is the boat. This is I don't have a name for it. I'd like to think of one. But yeah, this is the ship. Well, yeah. Not really much to say about it. It's just a boat. It took fucking ages to make. Yeah. Here's the beach buildings. Well, the kind of docks area, which not good. Yeah, this whole area, it's meant to be kind of like seafront docks, all that sort of stuff. It doesn't really do anything. It's just empty buildings. I'm just trying to make the place look cool. It's a bit lacking in detail at the moment, but my kind of plan is just to build up the city and then add all in the fine details later. But yeah, this area's, as you can see, really unfinished. These are all brand new sort of skyscrapers, which I've been working on. I'm going to build a whole load more of these. There's going to be one here. That one's not even half built. This area is more just small buildings that don't really do anything. This is the castle. It's very much a rip-off of... Well, it's inspired by Duncan from the Yogscast. Let's just put it that way. I watched the Let's Build and everything, and it was great, so I thought I'd have a go at making one myself. It's nowhere near as good. I kind of have a habit of starting things and not finishing them, and this is no exception. This is brand new, this area. This is the harbour. I'm going to build another boat here and have another one here. It should be pretty cool. I hope so anyway. I'm probably going to extend this harbour out because I want to build an aircraft carrier for when we get planes and stuff on the server. So yeah, that'll be cool. It's quite a way off now. The thing about Tekkit is I've got so many ideas, but it takes so long to put them all into action, and I've got a really bad habit of starting things off like this and not actually getting it finished for ages. But believe me, in time, this place is going to be insane. It's just a large empty building. All the buildings are kind of empty. I'm going to sort of assign them purposes later. Where am I going? There's something over here. Oh, okay, there we go. This is going to be the train station when it's finished. Going to have some clock towers, have a really nice roof, then have all the platforms down the back here. It should be nice when it's finished, hopefully. But yeah, don't worry. Some of these things really do have a purpose. This building is going to be the sort of headquarters. Again, I didn't... Oh, again. Oh, do you know what? Let's just go for the front door. In here is our kind of backup power area. It's powered with coal, just going into these. It's really not the best kind of setup we could have for it. This is part of the nuclear reactor system. The nuclear reactors are actually down here. They haven't been used in a very long time, actually. As you can see, they're all set up here. The reason there's lots of them is because, yeah, each one has a couple of uranium cells, It means that they just can't overheat too much. I figured as soon as I've got enough reactors going, then I can just keep feeding uranium in. You still get the same amount of power from each cell. It was just, you know, tedious making all the reactors. This is the furnace floor I mentioned in an earlier episode. You just put stuff in there, goes through a load of furnaces behind this wall, and then comes out here. This room, I believe, is storage. Yeah, you've seen me in here. This is where I keep all my shit at the moment. You see this, and you might have spotted downstairs. It was going to be part of a proper sorting system with a sorting machine and everything. I just never came around to doing it because making all the paints and stuff, like all the paint cans, it's a lot of effort. This is the uranium storage room. Literally all I have to do is flick this button and it will turn on the reactors because it will feed the uranium. Oh, not the filter. Like, I've got loads of uranium cells. I was just going to build them all up and, you know, build more reactors. And then, you know, if I really needed to, I could just pump out a ton of power. But yeah, like, I've basically invested in solar power now, mostly, because over here we have, this is essentially a UU matter production plant. As you can see, I've got so much power coming out of here. And basically this, oh, didn't mean to fall in. This is probably the most complicated thing I've built. Basically this, it takes out the UU matter from the mass fabricator. It feeds it down into here where it's all crafted into raw materials. These raw materials are then fed into this factory, and this is important because this factory actually makes solar panels. As you can see, through all of this brings all the items together and crafts them using automatic crafting tables and makes solar panels, which I can then, you know, put onto that setup to make it even stronger, and so it creates solar panels even faster. So it's pretty much exponentially getting better. Yeah, here's a little automatic melon farm. Nothing too fancy there, just using block breakers next to melons. I've made a wheat one, which took a lot more messing around. Over here, this is pretty new. I was just messing around to see if it would work. It's actually random how fast they grow to some extent, so it's really hard to judge what you have to have the timer set to. So I've had to have it set really high, so you know it's really slow progress to see if it's actually going to pay off and be worthwhile. I think that's everything worth looking at around here. As far as I know, there's a couple more random buildings down on the seafront. Cash converters. These are all just old shops that never really get used. I've also got, oh god, Rubber Tree Island, which is kind of given away by its name. I was originally trying to make sort of automatic tree farm thing with these. They do work, but not very well. Again, it's down to timing. It's just like I've got a dark matter axe now, and you can just literally run through, right clicking, and it just decimates it all anyway. So there's no point having a fancy setup if you really need the trees, and you can just go and get it. Right, I'm going to show you where this goes. Anyway, yeah, this is the mining base. As you can see, it's been mined the crap out of. Basically, nowadays with the quarries, I keep it pretty simple. Where are the ones that are working? Yeah, I originally over there had it all hooked up, gone through a sort. Well, it goes through a macerator. Then it's smelted, and then it would be sorted into chests. So, you know, all the work was kind of done for me. This is what I just do now, because the problem is, after a while, I had to keep stretching the power out further and further, and it just became too much hassle. It was much easier to just stick one of these next to it. They work pretty much at full speed, and they just, then afterwards, you know, oh, diamonds. Then afterwards, I pretty much just sort all this stuff out. And yeah, then I'll move it again. It really doesn't take that long. I mean, I suppose the most tedious part is actually sorting it all out manually, but I really don't mind. I mean, if I automated everything in this game, there'd be pretty much nothing left to do. I'm actually probably going to go and sleep. If it'll let me. Right, yeah. As you can see, I'm definitely not exactly much of a tour guide. I don't really know. To be honest, there's so much random stuff in my little town that it's really hard to know what to show you and when. I could show you more about the machinery, as you know, presumably your Tekkit players, and what they do. But most of them don't do anything anymore. There are ideas that kind of out of date now. Hang on, I'll just head back. I think that's everything. I could show you the others' bases. I don't really think there's much point in that. I think they're all going to start making videos soon, maybe. So hopefully you can follow their series and see what my, I guess, competition's up to. But yeah, for the future, you know, I plan to massively extend out the harbour and build that aircraft carrier. I'm going to build up this area, finish filling in these skyscrapers. I'm going to build all out around this area because it doesn't quite look right at the moment, but this area is so messy, you know, all the random bits of stone. It's all going to look, well, it's going to look a lot more like this area, which has kind of had more work done on it, you know. It all kind of links in and stuff, and it looks a lot neater, whereas here you've got like you've got big buildings and it randomly goes into wilderness, which is a bit strange. But yeah, no, it'll all look better. It's going to make it look like a proper city. Going to get some roads on the go for when we finally do get Flans mod going, so we can drive our cars around and shit. Build an airport probably, that'd be quite cool. This path, don't worry about this path. But yeah, and then once I've got the train station going, you know, you can set up other bases, visit Finn's base, build a rail line, you know, just all the usual Tekkit shit, I guess. I'm going to build some massive factories out in the middle of nowhere. I would like to have it all kind of in the city, but the problem is, like, as you can see, it's lagging like a bitch. And yeah, it really can't afford to build any more machinery in the area because, like, the chunks just load so slowly. Like, it's nowhere near as bad anywhere else. So, well, I guess that's it. I think that's everything. I mean, yeah. Wow. I mean, there's stuff underground. It's really not that interesting. Just old mining tunnels, and like I had rail lines going across carrying supplies from place to place, but they're really pretty boring. There's really nothing to see down there, as you can see. Yeah, originally I was gonna, you know, wood it all out, make a really nice sort of underground city as well, but I've kind of ravaged this area completely using a mining laser because I just wanted to mine loads of marble really quickly, so I just set it on scatter and just decimated the area. Yeah, look, railways, quarries, old quarries from really early, from like fucking ages ago when like the world started. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I'll keep you updated with the with new developments as they happen. Hopefully, you'll see this city boom go from what it is now to just monumental. Like when this new area of the city's finished, you know, the proper with all the big buildings and stuff, it's going to look amazing. Going to be a metropolis. But yeah, at the moment, there's a lot of work to be done. So yeah, I guess I'll leave you there. You know, just keep watching, see how this grows. It's going to grow fast because I've really got nothing better to do with my time. Hopefully I'll do another tour when it's all done, and I'll actually practice tour guiding a little bit first. Maybe plan what I'm going to show you in advance instead of just randomly blagging it. But yeah, fuck it. Well, guys, have fun. Keep watching. Yeah, just keep watching. Why not? Fuck it. It's going to hopefully be better next time. There's some shit going down, which I'll have to explain to you in the next episode. So yeah, have fun. Brr.